The opening week of the regular
Welcome
season
to
is
Black
finally
Space
here,
Gaming,
so no
and we
doubt
got
every player
a
and
doozy
fan
for
is
you
ready
here,
for this
Madden
matchup between the
25,
Minnesota Vikings
here
and the
in
Detroit
the
Lions here at Ford Field.
2013-14 season. Leslie Frazier versus Jim Schwartz. Game here on CBS. Phil Simms, Jim Nance doing the call.
And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
And
Jim,
we
like Christmas, man.
won the coin toss. We choose to receive the ball.
And that's what the coaches are thinking. They're
Hope
not
everyone
sure
is doing well today, enjoying themselves.
Some of those answers here today, and whatever happens, don't judge your whole season.
Here
realize it's just one game. Make the corrections and move on.
Perfect.
That's a touchback.
Cordero Patterson taking the knee in the end zone. Out comes the offense, including Adrian Peterson. At the running back position, the Vikings going in the 2000s uniforms. The can-do attitude for Adrian Peterson, and he breaks it off for a big 15-yard gain. Matt Castle on the handoff. Adrian looking real good here to start. Nobody near him. Great blocking by the offensive line, but good speed and acceleration from 28 all day. And here goes Peterson. And a gain of a couple. Matt Khalil and Phil Lodeholt, the bookends at the tackle positions. Cordero Patterson, Kyle Rudolph, the weapons for the Vikings receiving core. Matt Castle getting the start over Christian Ponder. Christian Ponder struggled obviously last year a little bit. Matt Castle dropping back, looking, firing, and Cordero Patterson on the gain.
And as we
get about a yard short, Ndamukong Suh
is a player
DeAndre Levy and Glover Quinn, Darius Slay wrapping up this Lions defense. They're looking for a big win against the divisional rival Minnesota Vikings. 3rd and 1. Lions showing blitz. Do they come with it? They do. Peterson up the middle. And they're going to call him a hair short. I don't know if I would agree with that, but all right. You now just want us to punt it. That would make the logical sense here. But I've seen the Vikings run the ball on 4th down quite a bit in my life. To Adrian Peterson, just like that, and he breaks it. A big first down for Adrian Peterson all day.
Start the game on offense, picking up another first down for them. They are in rhythm, and now
the former
no matter what they
MVP
call,
winner a couple seasons ago, and the Vikings start hot. They keep their drive alive.
First down here after the run.
And trying to hit Felton out of the backfield. Jerome Felton dropping it. Matt Castle gets lit up like a Christmas tree, but that will be 2nd and 10 here in Detroit territory.
That's 2nd down coming up. Castle
play action.
Got the football after the play fake.
Castle gets hit. Oh my. All right, 3rd and 10. Matt Castle driving back, looking, firing. Felton catches that one. 4th and 6.
Terrible job by the quarterback. It's 3rd down. You throw it short of the markers. Well, you get a completion. That's great. You're really accurate. But there were guys open down the field.
Blair Walsh,
take a chance and go for it.
The kick. It's good. Blair Walsh making his first kick of the season.
Nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. Here's the man who leads the Lions' high-octane attack, quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Beautiful.
Matt Stafford has
Gotta
all
love
the
it.
talent in the world, one of the
Here
best
we
arms
go.
in the league, but people want to see him do more, win some games. Don't worry about
Matthew
throwing for all
Stafford
those yards.
at the helm for the Lions.
First down, offense ready
Oh,
for the snap.
God, double
Stafford's
audio.
back in
Gotta
shotgun
love it.
formation, challenging the defenders to the
Ooh,
right
and
side.
a big hit. Oh, my.
Here's a look at the offensive unit
Gets
that
lit
needs
up.
to get off to a strong start today.
Matthew Stafford has
This starting
Megatron,
lineup
Nate
is brought to
Burleson,
you by
Reggie
Snickers.
Bush, and
With
Brandon
under hits,
Pettigrew.
Snickers
A very
satisfies.
good Lions team. We are going to have our hands full today.
Nickel
2nd and 3
formation for the
already.
defense here. 2nd down, 3 to go.
Jared Allen trying to get home.
Stafford
No,
gets out to
unable
Brandon
to, as he had a good jump off the line, but got shoved a little
What a
bit,
nice
taken
catch
off
by
his
the
course.
receiver. Getting past the yard
Unable
markers,
to
makes the
recover
catch,
enough
gets
to
the
get
first
home
down.
to Matthew
The Detroit
Stafford.
Lions a year ago went from a playoff team to 4-12. What in the world happened?
They were out of control. It's that simple. Undisciplined, and that undisciplined play led to
And
turnovers,
sacked.
penalties,
Jared Allen
situations
gets
that
home
the
for his
Lions
first
just
sack of the
could not
season.
overcome. They gotta be
Sharif
much better
Floyd
this year.
injured today,
A player
so you'll
to
be
watch
seeing
today
a different
is Chad
defensive tackle
Greenway.
in there.
Yeah,
But
he's a
oh
high-effort
my
player,
heavens,
has some
what
speed
a
and a very
sack
solid
that
tackler,
was.
especially in the run game.
Jared Allen using that speed, coming
Bush is
through.
in the backfield.
A little bit more of an inside path on that one.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Ooh,
Stafford
Megatron on
finds
the
Calvin
catch.
Johnson.
That will bring up a 3rd and manageable. You got to
Nice
keep your
job
eyes
by
on
the
Megatron.
quarterback,
Very
finding
good,
the open guy short.
obviously.
They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
But you look at the Lions, and of course there are some very big-time parts there. They
Don't
have
want to
on
jump, Jared.
hand. You got the quarterback Stafford. Of course, you got the incredible
Come on, Jared. Come on, Jared.
receiver
And
forward
Jared
cover
Allen
man.
gets home with the sack.
Game,
And
talking about
Matthew
Calvin
Stafford is
Johnson,
hurt.
Yeah,
Jared
how about
Allen
that? You know what they
hurt
gotta do?
Matthew
They gotta show
Stafford.
more
Jim
patience
Schwartz
running the football,
frustrated
take some
in
pressure off of
agonizing
Matthew
pain. You look
Stafford,
at,
limit the hits
oh
on him.
my
He took
goodness,
a lot
Matthew
of hits
Stafford on the
last year.
ground.
And if you
No
do that,
way.
that's
Are
actually
you
gonna
kidding
open
me?
up
Don't
Calvin
show this to
Johnson even
Grandster
more
88.
down the field.
Oh my heavens. Cordero Patterson back to return for Minnesota. Martin the kick. Patterson back to return.
He's going to try and
He
return
fields
this
it.
one. Game
And gets a good
16.
amount there, down to the 32. Chad Greenway, Brian Robinson on looking after that punt return by Patterson. Staying out on the field for the offense. Wide receiver is definitely a position the Vikings needed to address this offseason, and they did so, taking Cordero Patterson.
Trying to get it
And the
outside
pitch
before the
outside.
defense is set. Jukes
Adrian
him,
Peterson
off the
shakes one,
tackle.
gets the first down for the Vikings. Adrian Peterson with the can-do attitude again. Getting to the line that was needed to gain.
New set of downs now after picking up the first
And a
on the
wide
ground.
receiver run.
He'll go left.
Cordero Patterson, ladies and gentlemen, a gain of 2. Not too shabby, not too shabby. As you see the Lions owner up there in the press box, quickly, oh so quickly.
2nd down now.
Matt Castle the
Peterson's
pitch.
gonna receive the
Good
toss.
blocking. Great blocking by Cordero Patterson.
What a run
And that
by
springs
Peterson.
Adrian already at 70 yards on the game. We're going to call a hurry up.
So big, he could have drove a car through it. The running back hit it full speed, and that allowed him to get down the field and get that long run.
And a play action pass.
Play action.
Going to Cordero, and he gets crushed. Cordero Patterson holds on down at the 8-yard line.
Perfect
Vikings,
defense call
first
that time.
down.
They allowed the catch. The coach on the sidelines
Oh
goes,
my
well, what else do
heavens.
you want me to do? We had the guy double covered. and you
Gets
still couldn't
taken
make the
out.
play.
After the long
Toby
game, let's see
Gerhardt
what they
in the
do
backfield,
here.
the pitch.
Toss to the
Toby,
outside.
former
Gains
Heisman
about
runner
3.
up out of Stanford.
This team likes to throw the football in the end zone once they get inside the red zone. This is a nice
Gerhardt, a
change-up.
little bit
They
more of an
fool 'em.
inside
Well,
type
they
of
thought
runner.
They were going to fool him with the run, but it
Couple
only
seconds
gets
remaining here in the
short.
first quarter.
Second
Do
and
they get it
goal
off? They
from
do.
the 5.
That's going to be Peterson. Touchdown with the speed getting there. And the Minnesota Vikings on the board.
Keep being aggressive on the offensive side. That's what they did that time. That's why they scored. They kept going after it.
The Vikings for the point after. It's good. "15 minutes down, 45 minutes to go." Back after this word from your local station. And this was the site of Super Bowl
and
40.
high fives
Bill
from
Cowher
Christian
led the
Ponder
Pittsburgh
all the
Steelers
way around
and his team
after
past
that,
the Seattle
being at
Seahawks
least a
to
good
win the
team
Lombardi
player.
Trophy here at Ford Field.
And the kickoff. Boom, Blair Walsh sends it away. Detroit going to take the knee in the end zone.
Here, and that means
Touchback.
will start the
Leslie
game
Frazier
at the
has to be
20.
happy with that. A good start. Relying on the running game, having a couple good passes from Matt Castle. You're not relying on the quarterback to be elite by any stretch, but just relying on him to do his job. And there's Nate Burleson on the grab. Harrison Smith gets tripped up on that one.
The first down marker.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
And sacked. Yes, Kevin Williams getting home on the sack on that one. 3rd and 8. Here we go.
You don't need any tricks. You don't need any blitzes.
Matthew Stafford injured already so far in this game. Yet to return.
3rd down and 8. Screen pass.
Brandon Hodges unable to recover on that one as he started rushing the quarterback. Reggie Bush slips out, getting the first down. I think that's Sean Hill at quarterback for the Lions, and it is. Former Viking Sean Hill started his career in Minnesota as a youngster, now an aged veteran in the league. He throws, has Scheffler. You know, Sean Hill's not the type of guy who's going to light you up, but he can make a couple good throws. Doesn't have the arm strength to push the ball down the field necessarily, so playing a lot of tight coverage for the Vikings, at least down low, would be very critical. And getting the ground game going like that, Reggie Bush going to be huge for Sean Hill if they have any hopes of winning this game here in the Motor City Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Jared Allen already has a sack, getting Stafford injured on the game, and he gets, and Reggie Bush makes a miss. Desmond Bishop on the stop, the former Packer, very familiar with the NFC North. We should see how long Stafford is out here soon.
And that's why he was tackled.
Remember, on the first drive, he got injured, so Sean Hill out for the Lions. Not coming to your part of chat, but I will watch your stream. Sorry, Sam, but I will watch your stream.
Even though it comes up short of the first down, it opens up many things that you can do on third. You can run a reverse, draw plays, screen plays,
and Jared Allen,
you can
come on, get home.
down the field.
Pick it, no, and Brandon Pettigrew with the catch. Elite.
Well, even though they're down
Lions,
7 here, the
first
down
down.
the red zone. It'll be good for them for the rest of this game. They're confident.
Completing 5
for the offensive
in
coach,
a
if they can
row.
punch this in for the touchdown.
Hills dropping back to throw once again.
Almost picked. Josh Robinson would have brought that back to the house for the Vikings. The coverage on Brandon Pettigrew jumps the route, but the brick hands displayed by Robinson shows why he can never be a wide receiver. Granted, he's 5'9", but that's just one you have to catch.
2nd and 10.
Riley Reef on Jared Allen. Ooh, and a great defensive play, but Pettigrew unable to hold on to it. That's tough. That is very tough. That will bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Lions. The Vikings showing man coverage here to start.
Play after play
as the corners sit right down low. Jared Allen in a stand-up position. Now he starts to get down. Bull rush to Riley Reef. Oh my, Reggie Bush on the catch and touchdown Lions. Sean Hill getting the touchdown with Matthew Stafford out. That'll be critical. Keep that running back involved.
Gotten this game closer, gives them confidence, and confidence is a dangerous thing. We'll see if they can keep moving forward after this.
The Vikings now holding on to a diminishing
Reggie Bush getting some Gatorade as the kickoff is underway. Cordero Patterson back to return for Minnesota. And here he goes, Cordero Patterson down the sideline, down to the 50, Cordero Patterson.
Good blocking.
Wow, what a kick return from Flash 84.
Starting field position.
Peterson's lined up as the single
And
back.
here comes the run, and nothing. Ezekiel Ansah, right there. He probably knew what was coming.
The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. And 2nd and 10.
Castle, the wide receiver screen. Cordero Patterson for a gain of 7, and that is a Minnesota Vikings 3rd and manageable as they now enter Detroit territory with a great field position from Flash. Can we capitalize?
We're moving in on the 2-minute warning. One more snap.
Oh, they get the ball off, and a bad run. Running pretty much right into his blockers. That is an error you cannot have, but they did anyways. Shotgun formation for Matt Castle. Simpson right and Jennings to the right. Patterson to the left. Shotgun formation. Peterson right next to Matt Castle. Castle on the run. Incomplete. Bad pass by Matt Castle as it hits the turf. And the Lions take over at the 44, which must feel like a huge win considering the kick return. If the Lions can even get into field goal position here, that could be elite. And the snap by Sean Hill. And incomplete. Great job. I think that was Robinson on the hit, actually.
He gets to the receiver.
Hopefully trying to make up for it by sacrificing his body out there in the middle of the field. Taking out a tight end.
And now they'll try
a very good display of heart and effort by number 21. And another screen. Oh my, what blocking by the Lions. Elite blocking, if I must say so myself. Sean Hill, that's going to help his stats on the day. Reggie Bush in today's game has 3 receptions for 44 yards and a TD.
At the line for the first down after that completion.
And Hodges, Gerald Hodges forcing that ball loose. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, nearing the end of the first half here in the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan.
Thomas is going to
At the half, we will check to see how long Stafford is out.
The tight end in motion. 2nd and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Oh, got it. Wow, on the sidelines, Megatron. You just can't stop him. You can hope to, but you just can't. You could try.
And that was a good throw.
Now 1st and 10. He'll fire it out.
And the pass incomplete, as that was a very bad decision by Sean Hill, considering he does not have the arm strength to make that pass. Now Matthew Stafford probably does. Sean Hill does not. And that could have been disastrous. But with the Vikings corners having bricks for hands, that will harmlessly fall incomplete. Sean Hill taking the snap. And sacked by Kevin Williams, his 2nd on the day. As that will prove costly, as that knocks him way back to the 29-yard line.
A lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here.
Wow, elite sack as Brian Robinson was even coming off of that right end over there. Shotgun formation. Burleson and Johnson wide. Scheffler, Pettigrew, tight ends. Bush, shotgun formation to the right of Sean Hill. The snap. Bush goes out. He catches the ball, but it will prove ineffective as the arm strength of Sean Hill proves costly on that pass down inside the 10.
Not easy to pick up first
having
downs
to settle the short one there. What do the Lions do? They trot out the field goal unit. They got plenty of time to get this off. They do not need to rush it. And the kick is good. The Lions have tied it just before the half. An elite kick. David Akers with the strong leg, able to push it through. And here we go. Cordero Patterson on the return. Cannot break it. And that is perfectly fine. So 8 seconds remaining, and another quarterback comes out who does not have superior arm strength by any stretch.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield.
Here comes Matt Castle.
He'll fire it out to the left.
That's to Rudolph, and they're able to get him down and get the timeout called for Minnesota.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Rudolph's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Castle's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Going
Matt
deep.
Castle with the long throw.
And intercepted by Darius Slay.
That'll stop the play right there.
And that will end the first half here in Detroit, as it is a 10-10 game, looking good for both teams. We're going to take a look at the passing yards, as that is the most worrisome for this Vikings defense. What can they do to change it up against a backup quarterback? Speaking of backup quarterbacks, why is Stafford not out there? Well, he got hurt on the play versus Jared Allen, and he has a torn shoulder labrum. Is going to miss a couple of weeks to get that repaired. Blair Walsh with the kick booming. Here we go. And Thomas is going to take the knee in the end zone.
Thomas in the slot.
3 wide, 1 tight end. And that's going to be a run up the middle, but Chad Greenway says, no way, Jose. No gain on the play. 10-10 in the Motor City. Jared Allen looking for his second sack. Kevin Williams looking for his third.
Hill's going to take it from
Here comes Hill. The snap, the pass, as he's getting that out quick to Reggie Bush out of the backfield. Hill is not holding onto that ball for all too considerably long. He's a veteran in this league. He does not want to get hit as he makes millions sitting on the bench, being thrown out there. Here comes a rush. What a throw. Unable to be caught, though. Number 13, Nate Burleson, former Viking, actually drafted by the Vikings, unable to catch it, as that goes off a Vikings defender's knee and out of bounds. And we are going to have a punt here on 4th down, 4th and 7 to be exact. And boom, Martin on the punt. Patterson to return. Here goes Flash Patterson. Great block. Not a block in the back. Was able to use his shoulder and rub the guy off just enough. Matt Castle wearing his visor over there on the sideline. Going to be coming back in, though. We're going to have to give the ball off and go get a win.
And Jennings, a receiver
Matt
in
Castle.
the slot. Middle.
Ooh. No gain for Adrian Peterson.
After after being stuffed at the line of
Second
scrimmage.
and 10.
It's now second down
The
and
run.
10. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson just trying to find that edge outside. He's got 11 carries, 80 yards, so we're going to have to keep feeding him the rock.
There is no doubt.
Because obviously, yeah, you want to get this passing game going, but when you have a method of success, you use it, and you use it a little more. The run to Adrian. He's got a hole. Adrian Peterson, 10, 5, touchdown Vikings, and the Vikings are back on top. And Jim Schwartz not happy. Leslie Frazier stoic as usual.
Anytime you see a running back get in the secondary,
here
there, he can make
we
it
go
happen,
as 31 takes a really bad angle. 30 takes an even worse angle. Diving
nice
for Adrian Peterson. Too fast
line.
for that. Get out of here, he says. For anyone who does not know Sensational 311, go check out his channel, as he is doing the playoffs right now. Eagles versus Shamrocks as he moved the 49ers to Dublin.
The Vikings lined up now for the point after.
And the kick is
Extra
good.
point is good.
So 133 yards now on the day for Peterson. That's pretty good if you ask me. And the ensuing kickoff, Blair Walsh, boomer, as he can send that to the back of the end zone. That will be kneeled by Thomas with 5:40 remaining here in the third quarter.
First catch. I think the best thing to say. A few yards, so that's
I'm watching Sensation face mask penalty on the defense as we let up a couple of yards. Chris Cook on the tackle. Is Reggie Bush having himself a day though? He may not have elite numbers, but he's definitely getting fed the rock with Stafford out. And look for more of the same next week.
Bush is lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Chad Greenway inside here.
That's a good
and Sean Hill trips, and he's not about to recover and just get lit up by Chad Greenway. He'll gracefully take the fall to the ground, take the sack, and live to see the next play.
But there's nowhere to run, and he lost yards.
And the punt, booming. Patterson on the return.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. They pounce on him there.
Not too shabby. Starting at the 44. All right, out comes the Vikings offense with Jennings and Patterson at wide receiver. Fulton and Rudolph lined up in the backfield. Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson
the run
takes the football.
For Adrian.
Nice
big first down. 152 on the game for all day. He looks like right now he could run all day long and not even be slowed up by the Lions.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
And there goes Adrian Peterson finding himself the edge as he dud. There it is. Did it so often in his MVP season. Running outside, finding the edge next to the sidelines, and using his speed to break away and getting a couple of good blocks. One of those really could have been a block in the back, but it was not called. And you cannot get mad at that too much, as that was a tough call if you were to call it.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. On first down, it's back
Toby Gerhart for a gain of 2. Ezekiel Ansah, his third tackle on the day.
You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Offense lines up here. The give.
And Toby Gerhart getting his first rushing touchdown on the season. As Fulton celebrates with him, the former Stanford running back.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love them, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept
And this will be
pressing the
14
issue, and they got another
unanswered
touchdown
here in
to
the second
increase that
half
lead.
from the Vikings,
The point after try is
making those
in the books.
defensive adjustments
Vikings
at the
ready to
half,
kick it away.
making the offensive adjustments. What adjustments? You just give the ball to the running backs and they do the work. Putting the work in. Adrian Peterson with over $180 in the game. All it takes is another long, big run for Adrian Peterson. He's staring right down that record.
Reggie Bush is in the backfield. Tight ends in motion here. 1st and 10. Throwing now to his left. Brandon Pettigrew with the catch.
I think the best thing to say about that play is just
Brandon Pettigrew
so that's what you
with
do.
the catch, gain of 4 for the Lions. Here in the end of the third quarter, Calvin Johnson in motion. Jared Allen. God, Sean Hill gets that ball out so quick, though. He definitely does not play any games that
first downs against the defense. They will get tired.
lots of quick routes.
That time, nice job
finds
by
his
the
man,
offense getting the first
and
down.
boom,
Even though
delivers the ball.
here in the game.
Reggie Bush lining up at a tight end type position. Helping Chip. Oh my. Oh my. And that worked out with Thomas on the catch. Are you kidding me? Did that just happen? Taking their shots, being selective. The Lions
throw it into the open
needed out. I don't think the
That's
Vikings
the
even
did
believed that was happening while it was happening.
Receiver running in there
They're like,
making
nah,
the catch.
that's not real. That's definitely my thought process. I was like, nah, he's not throwing it deep. Wow.
Here's the first snap after the big play. The quarterback will hand it off. Up ahead for about
And the gain of 3 on the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down and 7. Bush. They get
and
to
the gain up the middle, a gain of 5.
Shy of the first
Reggie
down.
Bush may not have the rushing yards or the amount of carries, but definitely a multi-versatile back. And with them not being able to extend their drives prior to this one, not able to get as many touches in the second half as he would hope so.
The final quarter underway now with this snap.
Wide freaking open was Megatron. How do you do that? I get it's zone coverage, but still, doesn't one of those guys look and go,
even though they're down more than 7,
Megatron is,
you know,
wide open. I should go cover him.
Settle for a field goal.
1st and goal.
And Sean Hill, oh my. And they're going to call that incomplete, but I'm not entirely sure. As Jared Allen was going to the quarterback on that one, I'm not 100% sure. How you doing, OC, man? How you doing?
Hill's got it in the gun. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
Come on, Pettigrew. What you got? Sean got obliterated indeed. He's getting the ball out quick, though, honestly. For most of his passes, I'd say one of the quickest releases I've ever seen from a quarterback in Madden. It's about a 1, maybe 3-step drop, and it's like out.
3rd and goal at the touchdown. That'll close the game.
And Sean Hill got the TD.
Pretty tight down in here when you got 3rd and goal. Not a lot of room.
In real life, the Vikings actually had one of the worst passing defenses that you could find in the entire NFL. That's how bad their cornerback play was.
Lions set to kick it.
The kickoff is booming. We are underway here in Detroit. So 14 unanswered, no more, as the Lions have struck.
He steps out.
And down at the 32, Cordero Patterson with a decent return. All right, so here come the Vikings. 2 wide set, a tight end, and a fullback, which they ran oh so often back in these days. The run, Adrian Peterson, only a gain of 1. Stephen Tulloch there on the tackle for the Lions.
When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work.
And if you're wondering why Sean Hill is in the game for Detroit, Jared Allen on the sack in the first drive of the game injured Matthew Stafford He tore his labrum on the sack, so not a very good result for the Lions. And that is an Adrian Peterson 9-yard gain. They're not going to give him the first, as he is pretty much knocked out just before that marker. But they're going to call it 3rd and inches, which I feel like is a little generous, but whatever. Man, they really spotted that generous. You could have called that either way.
What they do on this 3rd down situation.
Right back
the run up the middle. Adrian Peterson. Now just under 200 yards on the ground in the game, but you're not about to go away from the running back when this is literally a 4-minute drill situation. Run out the clock. His longest on the day is a 53-yarder. He is all day Adrian Peterson, the former MVP. Going outside, getting the edge again. Are you kidding me? Using the speed, 212 yards, looking elite at the top of his game, looking fresh like he had the entire offseason. That is definitely a block in the back by number 15. Yes, Sean Hill versus Matt Castle, and it's literally what you'd expect. No deep balls. It's about as vanilla, boring, running the ball, battle of the average journeyman quarterbacks. Oh, so true. So true. And there's Jerome Felton out of the backfield. And an injury timeout to Detroit. Is that Darius Slay? It looked like it. Hopefully, nope, that's Delmas. Louis Delmas down for the Lions. Hopefully he's okay.
That makes everybody nervous.
Rudolph on the other side of the Matt Castle in a shotgun formation. Unique situation happening here. Rudolph going to be a lead blocker. Wow. I never thought I would have saw that one. Matt Castle. A good shot of him there. 2 trips for the red zone for the Vikings so far this game. A couple touchdowns. Hype music playing here in Detroit. I'd say Hill is better though. Yeah, I'd say so too.
2nd down here. Gets it again here. Hey, up the middle.
And down.
Nice situation.
His final ever win actually came as a Viking versus the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. And the Vikings were wearing purple that game, even though on the road, and it was on 9/11, and that was the day I started dating my wife.
Every play is precious now as we reach the midway point.
That's a 1st and goal. Minnesota, time to burn out some more clock. You might as well sing. You might as well sing "Turn Out the Lights" because that is what we're doing.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. And they go
Adrian Peterson with about 2 yards on the ground, up the middle, 2nd and goal. You might as well, though, honestly, even if he's only going to get a yard, it's worth running it.
2nd and goal from the 4.
Adrian Peterson.
Right for 1.
A gain of 1.
I think you got to be a little more creative in the red zone than this. When you just line up and run the football like that.
Toby Gerhart, former Heisman runner-up. I know I've said it a couple times in this video.
3rd and goal
from Stanford. Toby.
Running back. And he's in for the
touchdown is 2nd of the game. Toby Gerhart.
It is a touchdown. He broke the plane.
One of those you're helping nobody fantasy stat builders for Toby Gerhart. Fantasy players are saying just give the ball to Adrian. I don't care if he's tired. Toby Gerhart getting 2 TDs today, and that is the hashtag helping nobody moment of the game. Toby Gerhart crossing the line again. He's only gotten the ball 4 times today.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick. He'll kneel here.
And Sensational is destroying the Eagles in the wild card game. The Eagles just putting up their first points for anybody who is wondering.
Reggie Bush is in the backfield.
Sensational will be playing, I believe, Bamba if he beats the Eagles tonight in his wild card round game. So it's kind of cool. OC says expect fantasy owners to be at your house with pitchforks. They would too. They would. I remember in the 2015 season, the year that the Vikings went to the playoffs, and Blair Walsh, literally Blair Walsh. What's going on, Stumpy? I remember Jerome Felton had, I think it was 2 rushing touchdowns, and they're like, that's the nobody wants this moment of the game or whatever for fantasy owners. How you doing, Stumpy? You enjoying your day, man? Come on, come on. 2nd and inches.
The best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Scheffler's in the
Stumpy, do you think we're getting to football season this year? NFL, obviously. We already know what's happening with college.
Eyeing that left side.
Oh, and Brandon Pettigrew, another one where he's unable to successfully hold on to it. Jim Schwartz is like, get your ass over here, sit on the bench, you're done. You're done.
Thomas going to get set in the slot for this snap. Hill standing back in the shotgun.
And Jared Allen
complete.
Getting a hit on him. Sean Hill gets back up, though. That's a good sign. Sean Hill talking to Coach Schwartz here. 4th and 4. What do they do?
And Pettigrew's playing out of position in the backfield.
In the backfield, shotgun formation.
Shotgun formation.
Jared Allen. He breaks Jared Allen's sack and throws it. No way. Are you kidding me? Pettigrew Wise says OC the Lions fan. Captain America Winter Soldier is a great movie. Wonderful. Oh my God. That Sean Hill broke the sack of all people.
First down as they head to the line. Here's the handoff to Adrian Peterson. 5, maybe 6 out of that.
With the gain
going to use
of
one of the 2
5.
timeouts they have remaining. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume.
I'm going to draft that Ebron guy. Pettigrew worried face. You know what's funny is Ebron didn't even freaking bloom until he went to the Colts. It's like, good.
That leads us to 2nd down. Adrian Peterson.
Looks like he's running inside, then he goes outside. Adrian Peterson trying to put on the spin move. Definitely not in his repertoire of best moves he's got. But that's another Minnesota Vikings first down. Adrian Peterson, over 200 yards today, having himself a game, that's for sure.
Back to the ground now on first down.
And a loss of 1. Eric Butterfingers, Ebron, yes, sir.
You're not going to win many football games. That was
you know it. He was not that good for you guys. It's actually almost disappointing because that was a stacked draft too, and you guys went out and got a tight end. Think of all the positions in that draft.
He's looking to the right.
Castle with not enough arm strength to make that pass, looking to put the proverbial nail in coffin, even though the Lions don't have any timeouts. It's always good to get a passing stat up or 2. I've always liked Ebron. Stumpy says. I've always liked him too because I've always watched him fail. They're throwing it to Ebron. I know it's probably not going to go well.
And it's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
4th down here in Detroit, Rock City.
And they stopped the offense that time.
Let me see. Do I have an outside run? I do. I'm going to let the clock run down. I'm going to do this one.
The Lions come out in the nickel.
Eric was basically a Pettigrew without Pettigrew's blocking ability.
Peterson's going to take the handoff now.
Well, they don't get it
That's
on
okay.
4th down.
Ebron was a little faster. Yeah, I know. Ebron's 40, I think, was one of the reasons that he got drafted as high as he did.
That's where you deserve to be.
So that will be a win for the Vikings here in the opening game of the season. Sean Hill, this might be actually kind of entertaining to see how far he can throw it.
First and 10.
I'm not even going to try. Feel free. Yeah.
It's intercepted, and that's going to end the comeback attempt.
That's literally what you'd expect from Sean Hill. Chris Cook runs out of bounds, avoiding injury. Don't get killed. No reason to. Game over. Vikings get the dub, 31-17 here in Madden 25. The opening week, Stafford getting hurt on the first drive of the game. Schwartz disappointed. AP 244 yards, 2 TDs, play of the game. Of course, who else? Adrian Peterson all day. Give him a switch and he'll go to town on that defense.
It is unmistakable.
For Bill Sims and all the crew, Jim Nance.
Passing yards for the Vikings, 74. Rushing yards for the Lions, 25. Good. Priorities. Adrian Peterson. Oh, that's too funny. Gotta love it. Thank you, Stumpy. I actually kind of enjoyed this. This is pretty fun. Going back in time here, I do have the Jaguars moving in this season. I've got the Jaguars going to San Antonio, so I don't know if I'm going to play much more of this. I don't know. Whatever my heart feels like. But this was a lot of fun, not gonna lie. It's kind of nice to see some of these older rosters without having to do files of it, and you actually get to see their faces, like Desmond Bishop or Darren Sharper, even though he's a rapist and a terrible person, but he is still in the game, and back then we didn't know any of that about him. So, oh, look at those stories. Remember that, you guys? Look at those stories. Wow. Feels like so long ago, yet it wasn't. Scouting. Well, how does scouting work in this game? I don't even remember. So if we go to... How the frick do you say that guy's name? Braithwaite? I'm gonna go look at... Oh, the point system. What? So this guy is projected to be around a B. Oh, trash. Braithwaite, don't... PS4. This was the first ever Madden game for the PS4, and I got it the day of release. So for me, it's going to always be nostalgic. I don't have enough points. Good. Trash. Super trash. Super duper trash. Oh, that guy's a lot better. Connor Phillip. What kind of name is that? You got 2 first names. What are you, Ricky Bobby over there? I want the PS3 version. I have the PS3 version. I have both of them. That's how much I loved this game. You hate the point system? I didn't mind it, actually. Oklahoma. I hate the frickin' you only get to see the guy's top 3, because realistically, tell me this, you guys know this, we are all diehard football fans here. If you pay scouts every single week to go watch a player, you will know more than their top 3 by far. When you're looking at a scout, you won't know their overall. I feel like they should always have that overall hidden, but I feel like generally you'd know that guy's speed. You know his throwing power. You would know what his accuracy is like, because you have a scout every single game. There, it's just, am I planning on giving it away? I don't care. I can. PS3 version, I really don't care. 2 names, Cooper Manning. But it's just, you know. Like, throwing the run, you would know that. You would tangibly know that. I have Madden 15 on PS3. Do you really? I have Madden 15 on PS4. Can I have it? Like, honestly? It goes all the way up to 17, actually. 17 is on PS3 as well. My buddy had 17, and they had US Bank Stadium in it. And I was like, huh, interesting. The one with Gronkowski on the cover. No. Not 15. No. He says, no. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to quickly save it here before I even forget. And bam. I appreciate everybody for coming by. Thank you very much. And good night.